MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the AL Championship Series between the Oakland A's and the Boston Red Sox. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
You know, I think the phrase must win is overused in sports, but even though this isn't an elimination game, it does sort of feel like a must win. Doesn't matter what sport you're talking about. If you go down 3-0 in any series, you're fighting nearly an impossible uphill battle. Feels like the series kind of rides on this game right here.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Tim Gomez will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Yeah, man, he's going to look to be a little bit better in this one. You could say scattering hits. Allowed 9 hits in his last start. His stuff is much better than that, and he certainly isn't going to be able to give up 9 hits in this one if his team expects to win.
Tonight for Oakland, the second baseman, Mcneil.
First offering on its way. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
First pitch, 7:05.
Here it comes, 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 2-1 pitch. Found a good pitch there. Had him stretching to get out there. And it's 2-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Now the 3-2 pitch, and he fouls this one off. Another payoff pitch, and he lays off. Ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
And that's just an incredible job at the plate by the leadoff man there. Not only did he make the pitch and throw a ton of pitchers and bust his tail, but he also won the battle and earned a free pass.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Minor will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Serrano.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Serrano. First swings for him in this one, with a runner still at first and 1 gone. From the stretch. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
And a dive, but he's back in there. Mcneil stands at first with one out. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Stepping in now, Brandon Sandoval. 1-0 the count. Two-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back easily. A ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch outside. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Two and one. Here it is.
Got a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in a count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
He's set. The 3-1.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. He set the payoff pitch. This one is launched. Look at this. On to Lansdowne and gone.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly. Just like that, they take the lead.
At the plate, Fernando Arrojo. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, one run feels like 3 or 4.
Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the Athletics strike for two, both coming on this two-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 2-0 Oakland. Boris Martinez gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one, and if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the left fielder, Aaron Echols.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Leo Silva comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Leo Silva.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
That's a ball. Ball, that's low.
This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Batting second, the center fielder, John Minor.
Here it comes. And they start him with one high and away for ball one. One out, nobody on. And that one misses badly. It's ball two.
No break.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1. And he missed with that one. It's ball four. A one-out walk here in the home first.
Batting third, the first baseman,
stepping in, Keith Acevedo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
batting fourth, the designated hitter.
And with two away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the National League Championship Series, as they've got a good one brewing over there as well. Next will be the designated hitter, David Coronado. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in. He's set, and the pitch. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike one.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
And that's taken for a called strike two.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So no runs here, no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the top half of inning number 2. It's the A's 2 and the Red Sox nothing. All set for the start of the inning and set to go as the switch hitting outfielder, Peter Jacob.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
They'll start the second with a curveball that's taken here for ball one. A ball and a strike.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
All even now, 2-2. Fouled away. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, Serrano.
Next up for the A's, Barack Shields. First offering on its way. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 1-2 pitch. Ball 2. The 2-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Now a Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Here's the first pitch to him. Alejandro Manuel is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball 2.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
Now the 2-0 home. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that'll wind up a foul ball just to the right of Pesky's pole. Now the 2-1 is taken for strike 2. Here now the 2-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Standing in now, Andres Sanchez, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We'll have more of game 3 after this message. Bottom of the inning now, and next to hit is the catcher, George Lopez.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Fletcher Ballou.
In now, Fletcher Ballou. First delivery to him on the way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full 3-2. George Fernandez is on deck. 1 out, nobody on. The short hit hard. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a 1-out base runner.
runner at first following the error. And that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, George Fernandez. Here's the first pitch to him. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. 3-0 now. From the belt, the pitch.
Hey! Down to 3-1.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
The shortstop, Raul Cabrera.
Into the box now, Raul Cabrera, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. One 0 count. Here it is. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Ready with the 1 and 2. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Count remains 2 and 2. Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Three, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Hit out towards second. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it will wind up first and second here.
Dominguez.
To the plate now, Alfredo Dominguez reined in. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. They're down 2-0. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the A's offense with Oakland's manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Top of the third set to get underway. And set to go is the second baseman, Josh Mcneil.
Mcneil.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Comes set with the 0-1. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. 0-2, here it comes.
One ball, 2 strikes.
And this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
The 2-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here. And when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys. And when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Striding in once again, Tommy Chapman. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Nobody out, runner on first. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1 home. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Henry.
Now at the plate, Henry Serrano. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB. Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
The 0-1 delivery. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Ready on 0-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch, and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times, somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately, not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Brandon Sandoval will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. From the belt, the pitch, and this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both in the scoring position.
The 1-2. There's a fastball that misses.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Here now the 2-2. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2. Digging in now, Fernando Arrojo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
That's down into left center for a base hit. And this will rattle off the base of the monster. He's in at second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Now batting, left fielder.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
At the plate now, Peter Jacob standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
The 1-1.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And they'll tack on one more as this is now a 5-0 game.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You know, you always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
First things first, here's the throw over. Runner's back. So now to the plate, Barack Shields, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Three runs already home here. Here's a look over to first, back in standing. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 2-0 home.
3-0 the count.
You look in the dugout, you can tell that manager's getting ready to come out on that top step. If he doesn't get out of this situation right here, and it's a tough one, I think the bullpen comes in.
And that's in there, 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
2 out with the man at first. Count still full, 3-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the A's 5 and the Red Sox nothing. David Lee is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
15, David Lee.
Leading off the inning, Aaron Eccles, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The windup and the 0-1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
1 ball and 2 strikes the count. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
In now, John Minor. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Now the 0-1.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Swing and a ground ball to third, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. And he strikes him out as well, so make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box, Keith Acevedo, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Willie Nowak answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Nowak.
All set for the start of the fourth. And digging in is the outfielder, Alejandro Manuel.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down, because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Nowak, a native of New Jersey, the Garden State as it's known. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that's in there on the high outside corner. 2-2 now. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Line drive base hit. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
At the plate, Andres Sanchez, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. 5 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error on the Oakland line score. Pitch out, nothing doing. Runners on the move for second. That's a strike to throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Line towards center field. Minor is there, and he has it for the first out.
The second baseman, Mcneil.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Mcneil. A couple of walks for him thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
The 1-0 home, and it's fouled away. Getting a few steps off at second there. Now the pitch. Popped him up. Lopez shading to his right. 2 gone.
The third baseman, number 1, Tommy Chapman.
Into the box now, Tommy Chapman, runner in scoring position with Serrano. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Yep.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Count even at 2-2. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
5 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error on the Oakland line score. And he fouls this one off. And another pitch is hit foul as the battle continues here. The next 3-2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Oakland as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and striding forward the designated hitter, David Coronado. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
That's wide, 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. And the pitch. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Digging in to try it again, George Lopez. From the belt, the pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Nope, that's a ball.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
1-1.
A runner at first with no outs here. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Ready on 1-2. Bounce to first. Fielded cleanly. The second for 1. Onto the pitcher covering in time. It's a double play.
That's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then hustles his way over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough 3-6-1 double play.
So base is empty now after the double play, and set to go as the third baseman, Fletcher Ballou. First delivery to him on the way. In there, no balls and a strike. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. To third. He's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing doing for Boston. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Now the A's designated hitter, Henry Serrano. He singled his last time up.
Henry Serrano.
First pitch on its way. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. The windup and the 0-1. Hit out towards second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The first baseman, number 8.
Digging in the switch hitter, Brandon Sandoval. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Oh, that's out.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. 2-1 to the A's first baseman.
Count 2-1.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard.
He's not going to complain, but he was thinking what the rest of us were thinking when that left his bat. Home run number 2. Didn't quite have enough, so he has to be content with the double.
To the plate now, Fernando Arrojo, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. The 0-1. Swinging a soft liner, and this is taken for the out.
Up next for Oakland, the left fielder, Jacob.
So stepping in, Peter Jacob. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First offering on its way. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. The A's strand 1, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said that collectively as a group, their timing appears to be way off. As a result, they're often getting blown away at the plate or simply fighting pitches off. In the dugout, they're talking about getting things started a little bit earlier and simplifying their swings to give themselves a little bit more time to get the bat through the zone. We'll see if they're able to make those adjustments, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
George Fernandez.
First delivery to him on the way. George Fernandez is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Too high, and it's 3-0. Raul Cabrera will be next. Strike taken up in the zone. And the 3-1. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Cabrera.
Into the box, Raul Cabrera. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Cabrera, the former Royal, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Jacob will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1.
Up next for the Red Sox, the second baseman, Alfredo Dominguez.
Coming to the plate now, Alfredo Dominguez. Well, the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Runners on first with 1 down. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Now the 2-1. Strike two swinging.
Back down to 2-2.
He stays alive, still 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Now the payoff pitch home. Popped up. Mcneil is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now back, left fielder, Aaron Echo.
Dion Elias takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Dion Elias.
Aaron Beckles will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. He's set. Here it comes.
Oh.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
A runner on first with 2 away. Now a little soft liner foul over to the right side, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Fouled off. The 1-2. Here's a pop-up now. Sandoval over to his right, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. 5 innings complete. The A's lead it 5-0. Walker Bentley takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Barack Shields. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And there's ball 1. The 1-1. The bouncer to the left side. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first base line. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
Stepping in now, Alejandro Manuel. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Ripped down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Standing in now, Sanchez. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Change-up here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Hard on the ground towards short. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the sixth. It's the A's 5 and the Red Sox nothing. Leading off the inning, John Miner, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Yeah, definitely not the execution you're looking for to pull an outside breaking ball, but who cares? Next day's box score, that's a line drive.
So now to the plate, Keith Acevedo, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hops this one up. Sandoval is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Now back, the designated hitter, David Coronado.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, David Coronado. From the stretch. Runner at first here, one man out. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. And that one got a piece of him.
That ball got him right there.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Ready now, George Lopez. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes.
Ball one, no strikes.
Just off the inside corner, taken for a ball.
No strikes.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Now the 2-0 home. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. Now the 2-1 pitch. Liner towards second. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Fletcher Ballou is in for the third time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. A ball and a strike. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Line drive to left. Jacob is there. Let's see if they test it. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
Boy, this one looked like he was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Digging in, George Fernandez. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Lays off 2-2 now.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second just because he took the first one that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Here now the 2-2.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Red Sox settle for just the 1. On to the 7th now in Game 3. The A's lead this one 5-1. Tomas Lantigua is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 11, Tomas Lantigua.
So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Josh Mcneil. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
On the ground to the right side. And that's through into right, so a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
The third baseman, number 1, Tommy.
Settling in now, Tommy Chapman. First offering on its way. The 0-1 on its way.
1 ball, 1 strike. That's off the plate. Ball 2.
7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
Slow roller down the third baseline. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now. Stepping in, Henry Serrano. He's set, and the pitch. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
None out, runners at first and second. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
In now, Brandon Sandoval as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. A line shot to third base.
Now batting, the center fielder, Fernando Arrojo.
So digging in now, Fernando Arrojo. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And that'll plate run number 6. It's now a 6-1 ball game.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
At the plate now, Peter Jacob lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. A's have to settle for just the 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. Oakland is on top in this one, 6-1. Michael Jolly gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Michael Jolly.
Last half of the 7th here, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Raul Cabrera.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Into the box now, Alfredo Dominguez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-1. One out, nobody on. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Arrojo is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The batter, the left fielder, Aaron Echols.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Aaron Echols. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. No balls and 1 strike. Now the 0-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Bottom of the 7th inning will go at least 1 plate appearance deeper after the 2-out hit.
The center fielder, number 10, John Minor.
Into the box, John Minor, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Ready on 1 and 2.
I got to count 2-2.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. 2 out with the man at first. And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit hard to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
Hey, after back-to-back two-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Isaiah Daniels takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. Ready once again, Keith Acevedo. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Boston strands a couple. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Gil Mendoza has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Stepping up to the plate, Barack Shields. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
And the pitch.
That's ball 2.
To 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Weekly hit to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, the right fielder, Alejandro Mcneil.
Stepping up now, Alejandro Mcneil, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here comes the first pitch. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Grounded to first. Scooped up. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Ready for another chance, Andres Sanchez. Now the pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Minor is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. A's are gone in order. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Next will be the cleanup hitter, David Coronado. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far.
David Coronado.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 1.
Up next for the Red Sox, the catcher, George Lopez.
At the plate, George Lopez. First pitch on its way. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
At the plate, Fletcher Ballou, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. George Fernandez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. 2 out, nobody on. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The next 3-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail 6-1. Rich Gonzalez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Gonzalez.
Now at the plate, Josh Mcneil. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The 1-1. Line towards center field. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy has had a monster postseason so far.
To the plate now, Tommy Chapman, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a liner. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Stepping in now, Henry Serrano. And he lays off there, 1-0. He went down on strikes last time up. Hard on the ground toward short. Reined in. There's one. On to first to complete the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Brandon Sandoval. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball well outside. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's now 7-1.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Fernando Arrojo is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 0-1 on its way.
Oh. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball 2.
Hit out toward second. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. The A's lead this one 7-1. David Rubin will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 36, David Rubin.
So striding in, George Fernandez. He'll lead things off here in the 9th with his guys in danger of falling into a very difficult to escape 3-0 deficit. First offering on its way.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
The 0-1 pitch.
Nope, that's down.
Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2.
Outside, that's the ball.
And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
At the plate now, Raul Cabrera. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, one man out. Smoked on the ground left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Up next for the Red Sox, the second baseman, Alfredo Dominguez.
Into the box now, Alfredo Dominguez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 1-0. Fouled away.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Count is 1-2 now. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Standing in now, Aaron Eccles. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. The catch is made, and the A's are 1 step away from a sweep. They take a commanding 3-0 lead here on the road as this one is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
(7-1) the final score in tonight's. Oakland take a commanding 3-0 lead here in the league championship series. Leo Silva takes home the win. Tim Gomez worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics, 7 runs on 14 hits. 1 error, they left 8 runners on base. For the Red Sox, 1 run on 6 hits. No errors, they left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 8 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 37,755. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.